Kennedy Odede is actually the writer of this wonderful memoir.
Yes.
Find Me Unafraid. First, let me say that this book is haunting. It's one of those memoirs that I've read that tells the life of a Kenyan who lives in a place like Kibera, like no other book that I've ever come across. And I read books. As the presenter and producer of the Books Cafe, I've read many books, but this book touched me in a very special way. Find Me Unafraid. So I've come to actually just see that transformative life that he's been able to come back to this place where he grew up and try and transform the lives of the people who live in this area so that they do not go through the same hardship that he went through. I went to the home where he was actually brought up, that shanty house, where Kennedy grew up in that place. But you can see a structure like this one. This is the main headquarters of SHOFCO, that community organization or movement that is actually changing lives in this area. So Kennedy, yeah, that is, those are water tanks.
There's water tanks.
Yeah, that is where the treatment
of water. That tank is 100,000 liters.
100,000 liters.
Yeah, the other one is I think 30,000 liters. So we have almost 130,000 water liter there. That supply this, and then we also have aerial piping. So we have 100,000 liters, like 4 of them, in different part of the community. We have 30. It's going to be 30 something, right? Yes. Where we have kiosk around. Yes. And then we have 6 huge tanks like this that supplies water to those water kiosks. So this is a place. This is how they get water. Community gets water. This is the borehole water. Is well treated.
So this is what they were describing as the kiosk.
Yes, they are the kiosk.
This is the kiosk.
Yes. So no cash. Is boss no token. Wagiria kiao. Token.
Unatumia?
Wacha wewe waambie nyisige.
Oh. Token iko wapi?
Kisa kitu luo.
Hebu nionyeshe.
Because this tap, this is for this one. This one for this, and this for this. Now you get the difference.
Okay.
And then this is the ATM. It's like an ATM, water ATM.
Wow, this is revolutionary. This is transformative.
Yes.
Na hiyo maji naona ya mtani wananunua 50 shillings.
Achana hiyo. Hii ni SHOFCO cleanest water.
3 bob.
Yes. And all my women are educated. Speak good English. I
was told that the water is actually one of the flagship programs at SHOFCO.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is one of the plants.
This is one of the plants. Yeah, we have 5. We have them. We have 5 in number. They are 5 in number around Kibera.
Okay.
We are in some villages. We have villages, 5 villages in Kibera, which have different plants like these ones. Yeah. So
you treat this water before it gets to the families?
Yeah, you get our water from the borehole. That's the main source. So from main source, there water passes through a filtration process. Yeah. There's a cylinder here which helps us to do away with the color and the smell before it gets into the plant here. Then we have a cartridge bag which helps us to trap some floating objects which pass through this cylinder here. Then there's a cartridge which assists us also to trap some sediments, small subjects which pass through these bags. So then we have this high pressure pump which assists us to pump water through these vessels. Inside the vessels we have some membranes which assist us to remove some chemicals like calciums and fluorides. The region where we have a lot of fluorides and calciums. So this plant assists us to remove calcium and fluoride, a lot of calcium in water.
So you have to, so the water that gets to the families needs to go there without this calcium. So you purify it.
You purify it before it gets.
So when you talk of water treatment plant, you actually clean that water.
Yeah.
So that by the time it gets to the families,
the kiosk, where they fetch it.
It's healthy.
It's healthy.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So this water gets to how many families?
And Kibera we have 40,000
families,
farm homes, households.
40,000
and
households.
In each household we have like 5 to 10 people in the house.
Wow, so there are many. There are many Kenyans who are actually benefiting from this. Wow. We've actually visited quite a number of places where he's actually had these transformative activities, and now we are here at this office where they manage or they monitor gender-based violence. And I can see there's a very interesting Data there, statistics.
Yeah.
And I'm with the gentleman here. I would want him to explain. You know, I'm looking at this. First of all, you've actually classified the different forms of gender-based. You can see there's domestic violence, there's physical assault,
Negligence,
there's defilement,
attempted defilement, gang rape, juvenile delinquency, sodomy, child abuse, emotional abuse, and indecent act.
Indecent act. Now, first of all, so are these cases within the Kibera community or they cut across Nairobi?
These are cases within the Kibera community.
Within the Kibera community?
Yes.
Okay, that's very interesting. Now, I can see the numbers. You've also classified them according to the years.
To the years.
Yeah, when you started tabulating these numbers. So I can see in 2017 the numbers were lower.
642.
Yeah, and they kept on increasing.
As the years go by.
Yeah, how do you explain that?
Yeah, in 2017, the numbers were 642, increasing over the years as compared to 2024, where we had 1,712 cases. Now, the increase of the numbers is because of the increased sensitization. The community out here in 2017 did not know much about SHOFCO. Now, because of the many programs that we have, including door-to-door activities, the ROC, Rights of Children Club, the community outreaches, the community around is now sensitized enough. They are more aware that if something to do with sexual and gender-based violence occurs, we can actually walk into SHOFCO gender office or call a hotline number and they will be able to handle the case. So the increase in number is because of the general sensitization.
More cases are being reported.
Yeah.
So welcome. Today we are here at Shining Hope for Community, Kibera, which is based here in Kibera. Yes. Here we can see a display of different clothing items, and this has been done through one of our programs within the organization SHOFCO. So the program that we have here represented is the SHOFCO Women Empowerment Program. And it is an initiative that focuses on economic empowerment. We have women being equipped on hands-on skills in various areas. So we have our main focus, our main area of skills training is the tailoring skills. We have the women coming in and learning all about sewing, how they can do different type of clothing designs. We also have the women coming to learn how to use the different machines used in the tailoring space. It's one of the main training, as I said. It's a 3 months training where the women are able to come in and learn during we have a model, they come in half a day. So it is designed in a way that the women are able to come in the morning or either in the afternoon, and this allows them to also manage other tasks at home.
So this is where you grew up.
This is where I grew up.
Wow. So you used to use this street?
Yes.
But there was no cement?
No cement. It was matope.
Oh,
Yeah, man. Even this is new. This is new.
This one is new, eh?
These others were made by man. I think
when you were growing up, that is
matope. You know, they have
30 years ago, this was not here.
Yes.
Wow.
So if you really go through hardship,
Yes.
and you kind of make it, how do you use that experience to be the life and hope for other people? So they don't go through what you went through.
You can see there's water, at least there's water available.
No, this is not water, bana.
Yeah?
This water ya mvua.
Yeah.
This ghetto, people like this is rainwater. You see? Rainwater.
This rainwater.
So during rain season in this ghetto, there is water.
Yes.
Then if you go up there, we also have a place where there is SHOFCO water. People can now use, but they don't use it when it's rain.
No.
Rain is jar blessings, jar water. You know?
So Ken, this is where you grew?
Yeah, and then where is the bathroom? So you have to. I used to shower. We used to shower here. My parents will shower here at night. Because you can't shower during the day.
Yes.
There's no bathroom. There's no. What a tough life, man. Yeah, man.
So have you turned this house into a museum?
Museum is in our heart and in the book. Yeah, man.
Okay. So this house, because I want it to remain as a...
Yeah, so I don't know if somebody lives here, but this guy is very proud. He said, hey, Rastaman lives here. I think women are the greatest organizer. So me, I learned organizing from women who lives around here. They are what's called chamas.
Yeah, I remember you
Right?
actually write about it in
Yes,
a book.
yes, and
You say that they used to organize themselves, but used to be you are their secretary.
I was their secretary.
Yeah.
So I got baptized by women. Women baptized me to move into the movement.
Yes,
honestly.
yes. You are their secretary.
Yeah, I was their
Ken.
secretary. Yeah, I was the one writing notes. They were putting up 10 bob, 5 bob, like that. They loved me a lot.
Yes,
and
yes,
then,
yeah. So you
that
say that
case-
women are the greatest organizers. They
I
know how to
believe so.
organize themselves.
Yes.
Yes.
And something I also loved about them, it's called, and if you think about SHOFCO now, there's something called SHOFCO Urban Network Sun. You'll see 80% are women. I think you have seen it. But it's that, they're really good in here. And I feel I understand their struggle as a younger secretary, as a kid secretary, writing there.
Just mingling around
Man,
your
they
mothers,
really- yeah,
your
they really-
mothers and your aunties.
So when I sat down with men, I also loved men. I used to, the guy there who passed away, I used to go sit with him. He was a shoemaker. We could talk stories of politics, but I never had politics with women. I swear. They were like, tununueni sahani ya nyumba sina, hii ni ya school fees, tupige fine ya hii. You know, all the things the women were doing, I'm not like make it up, was about the household. When I sat down with my men there in the shoemaking, you go there, you just sit with them, you get some wisdom. But it was less to do with household. I swear, less. It was politics, what, blah, 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 you know. But with women, for me, I was learning. Unga. Unga ni pesa ngapi? I have these children, they have to go to school. Of course, the men care. Yes. But there's something special about women and their household. Yes. And that's, if the people say that, if you educate a woman, educating the community, they were not, people say that was not lying. I saw it myself. So it was my honor to show you where I grew up, and this place is very emotional because
I could tell from tell your voice actually trembled when you started talking to me.
Yeah, from when you were hungry, no food, my mom used to put kimbo, tell me to put kimbo in my lips, so you look like you've eaten chocolate mafuta, but you're not really eaten. Yes. And I think for what she was trying to show us that we don't have to beg and suffer because you are poor, it was trying to instill dignity on us. And up to now, you can see I still have that dignity up to now, whereby you have to always stand upright, no matter what you are facing. So thank you so much, my brother.